Whether people like the President of the United States, Donald Trump, or not, what's interesting as we find over here in the United Kingdom is really what we don't have, and that's calling people out. You know, the sort of people that want to make a major statement. I mean, I pointed out one the other day, didn't I? Cynthia Nixon, ex of Sex and the City, attacking, of course, the Disney giant ABC and then trying to support Jimmy Kimmel. Nobody calls them out because people are frightened. One of the reasons why many people over here in the United Kingdom, like the President of the United States, really are for actions like this. As ever, let me explain. Morning, good to see you, chums. Thank you so much as ever for taking the time out for joining me. Isn't this nice here, this little cottage? Apparently, I'll just move, yeah, can you see it? Just turn it there. Apparently this would have been like a railway man's cottage many, many years ago, and probably something else prior to that. This is the beauty, of course, of a wonderful historic city like York. And let me just share this with you as well. This will make you feel a bit old. Who remembers the fabulous track When Will I Be Famous by the super talented band Bros? Do you remember those? Craig Logan ended up being a very big and still remains a very big cheese inside the recording industry. And the two boys are still performing individually and separately. They're now in their, well, I won't give it away, but let's just say their late 50s. Makes you feel ancient, doesn't it? You know, you kind of think, no, you can't be. I remember when they were 21. Do I? No. Anyway. Let's get back, of course, to your story of the day. What's interesting here is, as I said, the President of the United States is very big on calling people out. And what we're lacking over here, as we've seen, for instance, with the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, he hides behind all sorts of things and then basically, like a child, sort of sends out, you know, sort of tidbits and attacks. But of course, when President Trump was here, wouldn't want a meeting with him, wouldn't want to debate anything, wouldn't want to be called out the fact that many people think he's doing an incredibly bad job, that is, of running London. But here is where it gets fascinating to me. You see, as you know, earlier this year we had the insufferable duo that was, of course, Ariana Grande. Remember her alongside, I forgot the other woman now, Cynthia something.
And she is a good witch.
Yeah. That's beautiful. She is a good witch.
Thank you.
Both of them crying, telling each other how marvellous they were. Meanwhile, Disney are just looking at a plummeting box office. And, you know, Ariana couldn't stop crying. It didn't matter what happened, you know. And, of course, each and every time the camera flashed back, she looked like she'd lost another 10 pounds. The woman is totally unrecognisable. Now, another woman, Selena Gomez, remember her?
I just want to say that I'm so sorry. All my people are getting attacked. The children. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. I don't know what to do. I'll try everything, I promise.
Now, these were very influential pop stars back in the day. She decided to take to TikTok or social media or something and burst into tears about exactly what was happening over in the United States under the presidential ship of course, Trump, particularly migrants. Now they're back again, this time basically saying it's terrible, what's happening, etc. Nobody wants to see anybody struggle anywhere in the world. But of course, people have to deal with the issues of the day. What's fascinating, and you find this many, many times, and particularly, in fact, over here, you know, all of these people, particularly like the disgraced and now ex-Home Secretary, Yvette Cooper, standing there gormlessly with a sign saying, "Refugees welcome." They are, just not in her home. And of course, it's very similar with Ariana Grande and Selena Gomez. They've been called out and said, well, if you're that concerned about your fellow man, why don't you know, you've got plenty of space, you've got big Hollywood mansions, all the security you could need. Oh no, we can't invite them in because of the security. No, we wouldn't be safe, you see. No, it's a little bit like, of course, Sadiq Khan. Refugees welcome, just not welcome inside his house. Again, double standards. Now, I'm not knocking anybody who wants to support the refugee movement, genuine refugees. What I'm saying is, be very careful, because this is, as I said at the start of the video, why many people like President Trump. He basically called Selena out and Ariana Grande and said, well, I've got one or two people that might want to come and move in if you've got the space. very quickly they want to attack, but then hide behind the barren wall of social media saying they're not going to dignify this with a response. Of course not, because you've been called out. Now feel free, chums, to list any other celebrities that have got on your wick by telling you one thing, of course simply doing the other. Meanwhile, you're a bad person for not being a good person. You get the picture. Neil Sean in the very heart of York.